Today, dozens of protesters are making sure their voices are heard. They're protesting over the homeless feeding controversy in Fort Lauderdale, and they're doing it right in front of the mayor's house. CBS 4's Gabby Fleischman is there, and Gabby, has it been a peaceful protest?
So far it has been. The protesters have been here for about a little over 2 hours. They've been chanting, holding signs. But if we take a look to the left, you can see there is a very big police presence out here just to make sure that everything stays calm, that nothing gets out of order. Now, the group says they actually decided to stand right outside of the mayor's home so that he can see that there are real people being affected by this ordinance, and they want it gone.
Hey, Jack, what do you say? How many homeless you serve today?
The fight to feed the homeless in Fort Lauderdale makes its way to the mayor's doorstep.
How many homeless you serve today?
Dozens of people lined the driveway of Mayor Jack Seiler's home with signs, while police stood on standby to make sure the protests stayed peaceful.
This mayor and this commission has selectively targeted homeless people.
The elites in the city find homeless people to be a nuisance and want them to go away.
The backlash comes in response to a new city ordinance that restricts public feeding in the city. Chef Arnold Abbott has become the face of the homeless feeding controversy. The 90-year-old has been cited 2 times for violating the ordinance. Several other people feeding in public have also gotten tickets. Some were even cuffed.
Can you please back?
The mayor, who wasn't home during the protest, told us yesterday he doesn't want Abbott to stop feeding those in need, but he wants him to do it legally.
We hope he continues to assist the homeless. We just want him to do it in the right setting and the proper location and have the greatest impact.
The city has now offered him an alternative, to use the aquatic complex for his feeding this week. That location is in compliance with city rules, which requires a feeding location to happen indoors with running water and bathrooms.
This area that they're going to put them in will be torn up in 6 months, and then they'll be back out on the street. So it sounds a little bit political.
Those protesting want what they call the criminalization of homelessness repealed.
It sets a dangerous precedent of treating people who are poor as subhuman.
And they want this to serve as a teaching moment for the rest of the country.
That all other cities in the country, in the United States of America, learn from this and do not make laws like this.
And Pastor Black, who works with Arnold Abbott, says they do want to work with the city, but they still haven't made a decision on whether they'll take the city up on that offer to feed at the aquatic center tonight, or if the feeding will happen outside on the beach as usual. Now, so far, Mayor Seiler has not been able to speak to us immediately. He does have an interview scheduled for later today with CBS 4's Ted Scouten. And of course, Ted will have his reaction for you tonight on CBS 4 News starting at 5. We're live from Fort Lauderdale. Gabby Fleischman, CBS 4 News.